Welcome, Pisces, to your end of the month reading for October. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you and your energy of what you're thinking, feeling, or the energy surrounding you. And hope you all have a great Hallows Eve. Have some fun. Oh, look at that. It fell right out. Look at that. Okay. Showing generosity. This is something very generous going on around you. It feels like you're very balanced at this time, whether it's you or maybe you feel it's a earth sign. I do feel a lot of generosity. Maybe you're feeling very generous right now. Giving a lot of your attention to someone, maybe even giving some money to someone, maybe helping someone out. Clarifying on the Six of Pentacles. This is from your heart chakra. Look at that. Feeling very generous and compassionate about the situation. So, wow, really opening your heart up and being generous to someone, helping a friend out or a family member or whoever. Maybe it's just even the person on the street. Maybe it's everybody. Okay. Choosing wisely. Being on the destined path, prosperity begins. Oh, Pisces, very beautiful. So having the destiny over here is saying you're on the destined path that you need to be on. You don't need to change your path. You already found it in the recent past. This was probably a place you knew. You had stepped on these stones, and this is exactly where I want to be. Feeling very compassionate, patiently planning. Feels like you patiently planned to get to exactly where you need to be. Could have taken on some kind of investment or invested your time into something, or maybe you got a pay raise or something and patiently moving up the ladder as well. But it does feel like there's, wow. It feels like you had to go back to the drawing board over here with the tower to get to where you are. So it really feels like you're kind of drawing up some plans for yourself over here as you got on this destined path. Feeling this generosity. Maybe you feel somebody else was being generous to you, and maybe it's the give and take scenario as well. You're being generous to me, and I'm going to give it back. With the choosing wisely, you have the Page of Wands. It could be an Aries or a Sagittarius that you would have chosen wisely about where your loyalties stand with this person and how loyal they are. This is where you're giving. It's almost like you had seen and it was the perfect timing to maybe help this person out or have this person generously give you something and take it how it resonates. And there it is, moving up the ladder. That's exactly how you got there, though. It does feel like there could have been a text message, though, where you were showing your loyalties to this person by helping them out. They needed this generosity from you, and you were willing to give it because you knew that they needed it. Could have been true love, Queen of Cups. Maybe you're giving your heart. You're giving your money and your heart. However it is, you can intuitively see over here, though, Pisces, that this was the perfect timing to get this promotion, to get this, whatever this was, right? So it feels like when you got on the destined plan, you were patiently planning to get all this because you knew this promotion was coming or this moving up the ladder. It was swift, though. It was a swift come up. And it was all about choosing wisely, and it does feel like there is something you still need to choose wisely about. Is it new love? Do you have to choose between two people? As you're kind of readjusting your life over here, are you choosing between two different people? Are you choosing between a Cancer and maybe a fire sign, a Aries? I don't know. But however it is, it's showing the generosities. It's definitely moving up the ladder because it's telling me it wasn't a swift thing. Now, there is very interesting. As the Eight of Wands says, it's swift moving and it's moving. This one decision is moving fast, where the other one of this other decision that you're making about this generosity, about figuring out what you're doing with your heart, is going to take a little more intuitiveness, a little more compassion to actually figure out where you're going to move with the Knight of Swords. It's almost telling me like one is backsliding and one is moving really fast. Very interesting. So you do have two different kinds of scenarios going on in this new path that you're making, just like every chapter of a book, right? You have to make a great judgment call over here. There is a lot of maybe reconciliation, and you're giving your heart over here. whatever you're giving, okay? But it does feel like they may be trying to give as well, because I do feel the give and take. Maybe it's just the universe itself. Maybe you feel like it's karma trying to give and take. Take it how it resonates. But with the judgment over here, you need to make a good judgment call when it comes to this other situation. This is why you're choosing wisely. You're saying, because I already fixed this over here, now I need to fix this. You need to figure out what's going to move towards your dreams and what you want to execute within your life that's going to be the best for yourself, the best decision. And this is going to also be showing the generosity towards yourself. Wow, so the generosity over here means all kinds of things with the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, because you're going to say, I have to be generous to myself. I want to be genuine to them. I'm helping them out, helping myself out. There's all kinds of things going on. With one love over here, there is the love, the Cancer over here, intuitively looking at that, but it does feel like you have an internal battle of whether or not you want to keep this one love going. Do you have another offer over here, Pisces? I'm looking at this and thinking you're giving your loyalties and your love to this other person as they're giving it back. But it almost feels like you have this other person who they're just always trying to fight with you. And you're just not sure if you want to reconcile or if you want to move on to this other person and make them a part of your new path. How's it going to be, right? Where is your dream going to lie? Because on one hand, you have one where you don't see anything really coming toward you. They don't give you the compassion and the love that you're looking for. But then on the other hand, you have this other person who could be, you know, whoever it is, right? That you see their loyalties towards you and being of service to you in the generosity department. And you see your upcomings all around you. Now you just need to make, it feels like this is like you're saying, this is kind of like the next step to where my happiness is going to continue. Pretty much like if I change my job and I got this wonderful job and I'm making more money and I got a promotion or however it is, now I want to fix my love life. Because it's going to be one step to the next step. So trying to intuitively figure out which one is the best one. And it does feel like you have a decision between these two people. One that doesn't show you much compassion and the other one that just is generously giving, and you can sit there and give, and they give back. And the other one, maybe it's a give and take. I give to you, but you always take, and then you want to fight with me. So where the prosperity begins, you get the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. So you have good fortune standing around you with all the prosperities that you need in the near future. So you do have a good fortune. You are progressing to move up the ladder over here, Pisces, and it's definitely a Piscean card. So it's saying you are moving up the ladder. You do have the Wheel of Fortune. Now you just need to make the choice. What choice are you making to make the prosperity? Where are you going to escape? Who are you going to escape? Where are you going to do it? Because right now your trust and faith is a little wishy-washy because you're not sure because of a backsliding relationship that you're still going on, so you still haven't made the decision. Over here you're still trying to, but over there you haven't. You have the Empress coming out. You want the overall nurturing. You want to have the harvest. Once again, we say it again, you want this give and take relationship. I'm tired of giving to someone who's always taking from me. Why can't it just be happy, prosperous, and joyful, and loving? Why can't they give to me what I want? Well, you have this, I'm telling you, you guys, you have this other person. For this reading, I'm telling you, you have this other person who's standing there, watching you, looking at you. But you need to separate yourself from the person who makes you sad. If this other person is just continually making you sad, how are you going to have any kind of retaliation? Who's that for? Man, I feel like I need to retaliate. I don't want to hear you anymore. They're coming at you yelling. I just like, retaliate. You're going to need a white flag. That was not what I was intending to say, but that was the word I heard. They need to retaliate. Okay. Who you're going to reconcile with. But it just seems like every time you do reconcile, it ends up the same way, and it makes you sad. because it's not going, it's not going to. Getting out of your mind. Right now, you're not really thinking clearly about the open door that you have. It's kind of crazy, though, because you know you have this other person. Maybe you don't know how to get out of it. Maybe you guys have been together a long time and you're just not sure if that's the right door to go to. There's a lot of things you're going to have to look at, but this other person is watching you intently. It's like you're always sad and you're always licking your wounds. But you know what's crazy is I said it was Aries or Sagittarius. It could literally be a Sagittarius, but it feels like they're just licking their wounds because they're waiting for you to actually take a move, take a stand, do something to come towards them. But you're holding on to this other person, and so it just makes them very sad. They're waiting for the perfect timing for you to actually stop reconciling with this person and actually let go. They're waiting for their perfect timing. They do believe that they have a perfect timing, and like I said, Sagittarius. Now they're waiting for you to make the leap of faith, so otherwise they can't really come towards you, and you're not 100% coming towards them, but you are very generous to them. They don't see the fulfillment of wishes at this time. So in the near future, there is no fulfillment of wishes of you taking the choice of what you're going to do, because it really does look like the majority of you, you're just going to try to reconcile, or you know what I'm saying? But this person over here does not see the fulfillment of wishes with you. And then this would be this person over here. And this is because you're still with this other person. But they're trying to rest easy as much as possible, but they don't see you making this leap of faith towards them. So it looks like they're going to actually stop coming towards you, because they don't see anything. So it looks like that's putting that, they're going to make it, it's almost like checkmate, right? It's stalemate, it's checkmate, because there's nothing else they can do. It's almost like they were generous, they showed you the love, they feel that you gave the love back, but you still have this, and there's nothing else they can do. So it looks like they're going to stop. It looks like they're kind of walking away or pulling back, okay? Meaning they could go quiet, okay? And that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.